Welcome back, everybody, to Not Real Gamers, where the commentary is terrible and the gameplay is even worse. Tonight, I promised you guys that I would do the second part of Skyrim, so that's what we're going to do tonight. We will do the next part of the Skyrim saga, the second part of the playthrough, I guess. So, let me get this set up here, and then we will get started. And if you're new to the channel, welcome into the channel. If you are returning, thank you for joining us. And I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Where is my Skyrim? Okay, let's see here. Sorry about that, just got to get a couple of things situated really fast. So if you recall, everyone, we left off with where we were fixing to use the crafting to upgrade our smithing. Like I said, I went ahead and did that off camera. So that way you guys didn't have to watch that. It would have taken forever too. I mean, it would have just been, we'd have been here all day watching. So we went ahead and took care of that. It's saved. Okay, I think everything's good here. Alright. Okay, so like usual, so we got all the smithing done. Obviously we have a dragon sword. We're not doing the smithing trick or the carry weight trick or the armor trick. All we did was get enough to get our weapons, and we have that. Now, excuse me. We are going to continue our missions. We have a new mission where we have to go to the Dawn Guard. We gotta speak with the leader of the Dawn Guard, so we're gonna go ahead and I went ahead and also unlocked most of the fast travel points except for Solitude. Fast traveled there, but I want you guys to see what happens in Solitude. If you've played, you know. I've also discovered a couple of little places along the way because I was trying to get here. Started here, and it just happened that way. So, where's Riften? So we're going to go ahead and speak with the leader of the Dawn Guard. Now no, we don't need to go in there yet. So now our outfit itself, we have legendary stuff here. And the ring and necklace. So we're going to be, I think we'll be okay for right now. I do carry weight in the beginning, and then as we go on, we'll get other stuff situated. You know what I mean? We'll get a different armor set, try some new builds, stuff like that. Now, in the comments, please leave me a message if it's unclear. I do apologize. We were doing a Ready or Not stream tonight, and for some reason, it kicked us out of the stream. We were ending it shortly after that mission, which I got shot in the back. But we were ending the stream anyways. but it kicked us out before we could tell you guys goodbye after I died. So hopefully it doesn't do that here. If it does do this, I may keep it, I may delete it, but if the video ends suddenly, it's the internet. It's not me just saying I'm out. Like, that would just be rude. So let's see how we do here. And yeah, let's enjoy the game a little bit. So I've got some wolves up here messing around. What are they fighting?
All right,
yo.
hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
What?
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again.
Good, I'd hate to disappoint you twice.
Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come.
Ooh, shit, a sapphire. Or any other stuff. She should have just walked away, guys. That's my personal thoughts on that. Should have just walked away. Just had to start shit. Okay, here we go. So as far as the Dawn Guard missions go, I really enjoy them. I think that they're pretty good. They're well thought out, and it feels like a DLC. You know what I mean? Like some games, when you start a DLC, it doesn't feel like one. It just feels like they just added a little bit. This added other locations. It added depth to the story.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawn Guard too?
Character depth.
Truth is, hey,
and
don't tell Serana I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression.
It really
I guess.
it brings a little more depth to Skyrim. A little more danger, a little more depth, and a little more adventure. So I'm really pleased with this DLC. So now I'm really a big fan of the Heartfire, which is the home building. I love the home building DLC. That is absolutely a blast. Look at this thing. Look at the detail on the rocks. The rocks have chips in them. Like, it is just off the wall insane. When you get close to it, it's pretty detailed. My dog keeps bringing his toy over to me. I don't want your toy, dog. Go away. He's like, hey, I know you're busy, but you need to show me some attention.
Here to join the Dawn Guard? Good. Serana will decide if you...
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
Damn dog.
I am here. The Vigilance are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn
Go.
Guard.
Go away,
Is that
dog.
it?
George, go.
I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that for
Damn
Dawn
dog, I
Guard,
tell ya.
crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and men. So who are you? What do you want? Gotta fire it, but look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the Order. I need someone out in the field taking a fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind.
See, I don't like that they use the same voice actors from like that fella in Stormcloaks, the Rayloff of Riverwood.
When it was attacked.
And then
That's good.
this guy has a, or was,
Go see what the vampires were looking for in this dim hollow crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those
Oh,
fiends
damn
before they
crossbow.
get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
okay, let's go to Dim Hollow Crypt, everybody. Go that way. Now this is where the... Oh, what? Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? So this is where you start needing the cure disease potions. Oh, what's down here? Apparently a skeleton is down there. This dog just wants attention, I swear. He just is pressed to just ruin everything tonight. He just keeps coming over, and whenever I don't want to pet him, right? Like if I'm just busy doing something like this, he'll come over and nudge my arm. And it's like no, go away. Not right now, buddy. And then he just looks at you like, no, you're not understanding. I want to be petted. I need this now. And it's like, oh my goodness. And he's a puppy, so he's still adorable. Try not to fall off the cliff here. Why am I running with my sword in my hand like an ass? Hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I'm not really talkative right now, and I apologize. Graphics are, I mean, they're just still top tier, even for today. I mean, it's the one thing I will say. I wish this was I wish you could somehow, since there is a, what do you call it? The since you have followers, wish you could have, like, say your friend be a follower. I mean, 2 Dragonborns in the game would just be unfair, right? That would just, especially if you had 2 maxed out Dragonborns, it wouldn't matter who came at you. It would just be over. One friend shouting Fusro Da, the other one's shouting fire, like it would be unfair. But I still think that it would be really cool if they added like a follower as your friend, like a multiplayer follower. I think that'd be pretty cool. So even I wasn't a big fan of Elder Ring, but at least you could play with your friends. You know, that part was still kind of cool. How? Alright, let's see if we can... It's way too steep to glitch run. Gotta be a way. Is it this way, maybe? Anybody watching, let me know in the comments if you know a better way up here. Not trying to go in there. I'm just spamming Y currently. Trying to climb the mountain. Don't think it's gonna work. I just don't remember the correct way to get up here. Excuse me, I apologize for the burping and the hiccuping. I have just eaten some stuffing that my mom made. It's really good stuffing. Yeah, walking. Am I missing something here? I don't know, we're coming into the other side of this, so I don't know. Is this the labyrinth? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, good. There's a dragon off in the distance. Maybe it is this way. Got him, coach. So again, bear with me, 'cause I don't remember how to get to her tomb, or to this tomb, or whatever it is. But I don't think we're going the right way. If anybody knows the way I'm supposed to go, please leave in the comments. Thank you for watching, everybody. Now remember, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. For everyone else, you know, please like, comment, share, and tap that post notification bell so when I start streaming, you'll be the first to know. Tell your friends about it. Tell your friends at work. Tell your friends, you know, family members, whoever you know that enjoys gaming. Let them know. Join the channel and become part of the family. Well, she took the slide down. I'm not chasing her. So that is the only problem with the two-handed weapon, is that it is slow, but at the same time it's also powerful, so you kind of have to trade speed for power. The thing is how we're going into this without my normal playstyle, which is one-handed and a shield. Anything could happen, honestly. More importantly, though, I think we found the correct way to get up here. Because that was a vampire, and we're vampire hunters, right? So now we gotta see if we have any active effect, like vampirism. When they hit you with that red stuff, it's absorb is the name of the magic move, if you want to call it that. And what that does is that will also place a curse on you if you're a vampire, which that lady was. So it places a like vampirism curse on you, and over, I think it's like 15 minutes in game time, you'll actually die, or not die, you'll turn into a vampire, and I don't want to. First off, what shrine is this? Oh. Well, we're not doing that just yet. Now, once we get to the spot where we need to be at, then by all means, take care of that, but I hate ice wraiths. Even with a one-handed, I hate them, because you just can't swing faster than they can move, and then they hit you and you're like, what the fuck?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oh, hey, hold up there, Slim.
Time to die, hero.
I'm not sure, but I think she died. Get off my platform. What stone is this? That's the Lord stone. I don't want that one. Let's take their money, though. That's what they wanted from us, right? They wanted money. So we're going to take their money. Because that's what we do. Oh boy. No, everything's fine here. Don't worry about us. We're doing it fine. Yep, that hurt. You kidding me? Wasn't even that high up to begin with. Okay, hang on. Where's this at? It's right where I knew there was some steps around there somewhere. I just never could find them. I've always done that with Dim Hollow Crypt. I just can never find what I'm looking for.
These vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson. They'll all.
To come.
We ain't here to be quiet. We here to take here to take your names from you. All I want is their money. Somebody went ham on him. Alright. Oh, that's right, it's over here. Let's see if our active effect... Nope, we're still good. So I think we have actual... Yeah, disease resist by 50. Naturally. So that's just because we're naturally resistant to them. If we were to get a necklace of, like, say 25%, then now we have a 75% chance to not be a blood-sucking person. Not all vampires are blood-sucking either. That's all I'm saying. Now there is a... I know everybody's probably wondering, or have wondered at some point during this game, what these markings are, right? They just look arbitrary and like there's no purpose to them, right? Like they just did something. The developers just did it just to do it, right? Make it look more mysterious. It's not actually. So there's actually, in Bethesda, there's a guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a developer, and he had a tattoo done. And the tattoo, if you look at them, they're all rough. See how they kind of look like a giant fingerprint, right? He got his fingerprint tattooed on him, and so they put that in the game. So that's his, like, trademark on the game, and I thought that was pretty cool. Now I found that out through a friend of mine who dives into this game a lot. I'll let him just shoot arrows, so it's okay. He's a skeleton. You gotta keep... Now, the fellow I'm speaking of, we no longer talk, but he knew more of the developers than I did. I don't really know much about the developers. Like I said, what I do know is that was his fingerprint, and you can tell that it's the same pattern overlapping each other, but it looks just like a fingerprint, right? I thought it was pretty funny when I heard about it. We're gonna go ahead and let them kill all the Droger. Why not? Oh.
Not like this.
scare my follower here. Okay, so okay, right there. Nope. More. That's too close. Got it. Increases light armor. Gotta have light armor. Don't need any of that. Now, obviously, if we needed armor, if we were playing pure vanilla, no alternated weapons, no crazy armor set like this, even though it's scaled like the other armors, if we were playing completely vanilla, then you want to grab that stuff because you want the money, or it may be better. At this point, you probably still have iron or steel even. But orcish armor is a lot better than that. Now, we may end up switching up our style tonight. We may end up going one-handed, one shield. We may end up going both. I don't know, though. We'll see how it plays out.
Now you're ready.
Yo, how am I not doing any damage to him? Swung on him 3 times and he just doesn't get hit. Like, didn't last long. Thank you for killing the spider, though. I hate those things.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar.
And you I spend talking blood.
Oh, this is a good one to read. Go ahead and keep that. Just throw that on him. I don't need that.
You won't get the best of me!
Mercy!
Okay. Notes on Dim Hollow Crypt. Oh boy. Got a skeleton here. Ooh. Spike through the hand. That's good for you, right? Nope, nope. Where am I going with this? Hey, that's we're going to go ahead and go into first person so you can see.
Who sent you here? I don't know who that is. Is he like me? Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire. Not fond of vampires, are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is.
I gotta be honest, I don't really care.
My family used to live on an... By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, everyone. It's gonna get hairy here for a second. Alright, come on. Oh, that's a new, it's a new one I've never seen before.
This feels like the right way. I was starting to worry.
You were starting to worry 5 seconds after getting out of a tune that we're going the wrong direction.
What's the hurry?
Lydia, I don't know if you know this or not, but we're kind of in a rush. I mean, what's the hurry?
Who's there? Done and done. Who's there? I knew I heard something. That'll teach you. Done and done.
Alright. Let's,
Did you hear something? Where'd you come from?
missed that one there, Slick. get the word of power here. Alright, baby, you're right back.
Who's there? Done and done. It's so good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
Alright, everyone. Sorry about that. Taking care of a few things simultaneously. So where we need to go is over here. However, the stone we need is over here. So we're going to go to Solitude. Grab ourselves horse. Is
this about the stables?
Business at the
My
stable?
husband Gamer
That's
handles
what
the
I'm here
business.
for. Good enough for me. It's the one... Of course. Work hard for the future? Of course. Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Don't forget.
There's my girl.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Hey, my man, stable boy ain't nothing to be ashamed of. So hopefully I forgot what I was going to say. I apologize. I was interrupted. But anyway, so as I was saying earlier, I think that we are going to be able to make this kind of a series here. There will be some off-camera play. There will also be a lot of on-camera play, but that way, some of the more tedious things that you don't necessarily care about, we can get that. We can kind of get past most of that and move on towards the fun stuff. Get up. So what we're doing is we're trying to find the Steed Stone. Now the Steed Stone allows you to carry more weight. Your armor and the weapons you're carrying become weightless. Not all the armor in your inventory, just the armor that you currently have on. So right now, it still registers as our armor as weight. Once you put the Steed Stone as your sign, you no longer have weight on what you're carrying as far as your personal armor that you're wearing. And that's kind of what I'm going for. I like it. It gives you more space available for weight, and then it also
Tap you in the back.
Bandit Chief. Of course, my horse just charges off like he's Mr. Billy Badass here. I was trying to swing on him, lady. Now I do try to join the Thieves Guild, not for stealing purposes, but I do like the fact that you can get what's called the skeleton key, and any pickable lock is now yours to have, because the lockpick will not break. Yeah, horse just does that. And here we have the Steed Stone. Now if you look, 100% carrying capacity and no movement penalty from armor. So now if you look at our inventory, we have 157, we're 557. Well, we were just at like 208. Now, we go to Serana's house. There's two ways of doing this. You can go through the whole woods. You can do that whole way about it, or you can go straight to the water line and just run the water line. Getting down to the water line is slightly dicey. It's not exactly easy. I will admit, though, I'm kind of irritated tonight because we were trying to get the stream to work tonight, and we were working for a little bit, and then it just stops, and it would cut off, and it just kicked us out of the game entirely. And I was really in the mood to play some Ready or Not tonight. I was really excited for it, and was looking forward to, well, dying. That's pretty much all we do. Alright, so from here we're just gonna leave our horse. We're not gonna get back on him. We got kind of a situation here.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
There's a, so normally there is Meridian's Beacon down here. Which is another quest in itself. And so with Meridian's Beacon, that to me is one of the most profitable missions. I think it's close to
weather I've always heard about.
What was it? I want to say you're like when you do the Meridian Beacon quest, you're in the range of like $5,000. That's usually my go-to if I'm ready to buy a house. Say Meridian's Beacon. If you're ready to buy a house in the game, that's the mission you do. This one right here.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
So now when we do that mission, if we want to use the weapon, we have to change up our playstyle. Right, we have to go to a shield and a sword, one-handed, because it presents you with Dawnbreaker, which is a one-handed weapon. And not that it's a bad, you know what I mean? One-handed weapons aren't terrible. I think that one-handed weapons with a shield is probably my favorite form of weapon, loadout.
My snowfall. Much snow in Skyrim. Enough snow. Make the...
Must
I
be
don't know who that is, but
Where'd you come from?
it needs to go away. That's what I know. And yes, I will kill random NPCs for just saying something twisted or really just kind of being in the wrong place. I have a playstyle and it doesn't change. It's one thing that I can say. I am consistent in how I play. Okay. Gonna go ahead and head on over to our pop's house.
I've got your back.
Yes?
Okay.
Let's get going then.
Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serana's back. Open the gate. Lord Hargan's a great man. Best show.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it. My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She
I'm
has the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I
Bruh.
really say the words aloud?
Yeah, it's kind of nice to hear
if
that once in a
only
while.
Your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
Bruh.
Very
You
well.
first.
I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Perhaps you should. I count some of the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim among the members of my court. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
So
I was about to suggest that
I
very
don't really
thing.
care. I just want money.
Yes, you most certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my
Not
daughter.
10 grand does what?
I
That's
offer
fine.
you my blood.
I don't want
Take
your
it
blood.
and you will
That's
walk
gross.
as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! The power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
I'd have just taken like $1,000, bro. I don't need all of this show. I don't need all this talking. $1,000 would have been cool.
Like all mortals, I banish you.
Okay. That was very cool. I didn't get paid for that. That sucks. Slightly irritated at that every $500, $1,000, whatever. Could have gave me something instead of some dizziness and a headache. That's not very cool. And before you say yes, and I was supposed to go that way, but he was walking there and I don't want to be rude.
Not even the gods will show you.
Damn, not even the gods will show you mercy. So for anyone that doesn't know, vampires were made from Malekith. And Malekith, at least the females, they came from Malekith, and they were virgin females. That's how female vampires came to be. But Malekith made vampires as the blight that was basically the instrument of his demise, like his weapon in a sense. And then Stendarr created the Stendarr Order, which was his weapon in a sense. You know what I mean? So it's good and evil.
Look at this. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman trapped in
this dude's power.
Who is she? More importantly, I'm waiting to hear what any of this means. What? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? Right. So they have this woman and an Elder Scroll. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance. Right to the point, we should keep it. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Last I knew, she was out in the... Might need a... You'll also want to... Got it into it. Last I knew, bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Oh, yeah.
Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe we can do something about this mess.
You guys got the fort? Alright, good. So Gunmar's over here, I believe. Yeah. Nope, not what I wanted to do. We're just gonna cruise along here.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell still left in town.
So let me know what your guys' favorite build is in the comment. Like, what is your go-to guy, you know, or girl as far as the race of your character, your favorite armor set that you use, and your weapon style, or even your play style. Or maybe you don't use a weapon, maybe you use magic. Let me know. I'd like to know in the comments below. You guys, and currently, I just think that's good out of every other race that swing. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what's your favorite playstyle, and if you've never played the game, let me know. If you've never played it, maybe this gets you interested in playing. I'd like to hear that too. So Redwater Den is a place that we're going to want to visit. It's a vampire underwater club, or underground club that they lure people in saying it's a bar, and but what they don't realize is that they're the drink, right? So we will be clearing that out very soon. Swimming horses. Go ahead and remove our waypoint. He was to our left over here in this cave.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Eastron needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? That might change. Tell me more about what's going on.
I don't know what else you need to know. Vampires, like the fuck?
By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Eastron expects of me.
Okay, let's go kill the damn bear then.
One less monster.
like, oh, I can't lay my prey on it. Alright, well then, don't. But what we're going to do is we are going to loot them first.
Monster in the world.
Okay, Pablo.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my
You wouldn't
thanks.
have.
You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's
that's
still
the
at that
least.
fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now.
Okay, we'll get over there.
His
Stop
own
being, stop being so petty. We don't need to know. I don't need to know all that information. Just stop being petty and go help your boy. Now, since we're over here, we're gonna go ahead and discover Iverstead. So when we do the 5,000 or the 7,000, the High Hrothgard, it doesn't take. All the way this way. Here we go. Move on with it there, Mr. Wolfman. So she's still quite a way. So, guys, comments also. Should I join the Stormcloaks or should I join neutral to them and just destroy both of them? As far as fighting them as against one person is not really a thing, but I can wreak havoc on both. That's what you guys want, or I can join one or the other. I'll leave my joining up to you guys.
This doesn't concern you. This doesn't
you talk
concern I never should come here.
Where were you at, Lydia? Where were you the whole time? Glad you're my sidekick, keeping me safe. I hate greedy. They think they're better than everybody else, and I cannot stand that shit. Not in life, not in video 110% correct. The way they act would make me want to obliterate them. And honestly, that's how I am in life. Excuse me, you're in the way. What the hell's going on down here?
By East.
Wow, horse, bro. You can't even go to heaven if you die.
Will you? He's wrong. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's... But I'm not just going... So either I need to find the satchel, those mud crabs. Thank you. Now, where is it Isran expects... been working more. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Okay, so that's done. Don't like that I have to run all the way up here every single time. Just let me run to the front door. Yeah, they got that fence up quick, didn't they?
All right.
They're not vampires. They're a bit like anything we've seen before. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with this. Serene, you'll find tearing on that crossbow design. An area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Arm it up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Getting along with these ones. Guess I'm getting used to it.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And
expecting to see me again.
this
Probably weren't expecting.
while you were away, it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience. It's about me and the elders that was buried with me. Comes back to my father. I'm guessing you but my father's not exact standards. It wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all the That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Okay.
All right, you heard what it has to say. Now, this blood suck. Why? Because of that story about some vampire. Actually believe any of that. Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. If you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember feeling hungry.
Damn.
So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop her. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your mind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a dealer. Keepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, but the wizards know about all kinds of things that they... You want me along? If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Oh, she's saying you can't come.
I am at your command. I'll head back home if you need me. Honor to you, Thane.
Were you looking for me? Of course. Let's go.
Besides, I don't want Lydia to be involved in this at all. Yo, back up, Red Eyes. Why not get a little lit before we walk out here, right? Well, everybody. I think that's where it is getting a little late. I think it's, yeah, it's 11. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but we definitely will be picking up on this. It may be tomorrow. We'll see how things go. But yeah, I want you guys to have a great evening. And again, thank you for joining into the channel tonight. It means a lot to me. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell for when I go live. And we will see you again on the next one.